Okay, so let's dive into the box and see what's in here. We'll see if I can do this one-handed. Oh, sure I can. Maybe not. Hello everyone. I thought I would do a review of the Caleo Wi-Fi thermostat. And what's special about this Wi-Fi thermostat is that it's made for baseboards. Here at our cottage, we have baseboard heat and as well a couple of the infrared type cabinet heaters. And we come here in the winter and we'll show up and it's like minus 30 Celsius. And of course we're sitting in our snowsuits waiting for the cabin to warm up. So I really wanted a Wi-Fi thermostat. However, at the time, and this I want to say was 2.5 years ago, I could not find thermostats for baseboards. You could use a regular forced air furnace Wi-Fi thermostat and then put in a relay and a bunch of stuff that I just didn't feel comfortable with, nor wanted to spend the extra money for all those parts to make it compatible. And then lo and behold, a couple companies, actually right here in Canada, have come up with the Wi-Fi thermostats. And this one here I got on the Kickstarter program where they were looking for some funding to make an iPhone app. So I got 2 of them for our cottage, and it was on a little bit of a special deal. Now I have one installed already, and I've had it installed for the entirety of the winter so far, and it is now January, and I've been very happy with it. And I will show you how to install this, what its features are, and how the website works. And then there is a couple things that I don't care for, but nothing that's a make or break deal. Yeah. Okay, that would have been seriously easier if I had had somebody to hold the camera. So inside the box here, and I have not opened this one up before, this is exactly how it would come. As you can see, it's as basic as you can get. A little guide, and as I said, this is right here in Canada, in Quebec, so being that French is their main language, everything comes in French first, and then I think English is found somewhere in here. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there we go. See, it's French first, and then you gotta dig to get into the English. See, just like on the package, we've got the French, English, French first. French in big print, English in little print. Not a big deal. So there's our instructions. Remove the old thermostat. Obviously switch your power off first. Remove your old thermostat, connect the wires. Place the wires inside. Place the Caleo wall mounting plate. And that's it. That is the whole entirety of what we're going to be doing. So there's the mounting plate, the thermostat. It's quite large, but this is where we're going to be putting this up. As you can see the difference here. It'll be good because it'll hide my little bit of paint that never made it under there. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger. It's got some neat little features that I'll show once it's all up and running. But yeah, I'm excited about having this in because we've only got one baseboard on each one of our thermostats. So when we've been coming up this winter, we've been turning on one baseboard, which, and the other night it went up 2 degrees. A whole 2 degrees in like 5 hours. So, and then we've got the morettes and the mounting screws. So I'm going to be taking off the old, I'm going to move this stuff closer to me here. So I'm taking off the old thermostat. Now I've got my voltage tester or tick tester just to make sure that the power is off here. The one beep, no more beeps, means the power's off. Have a look over here. That's what it would do if the power is on. Power's off. It's a fantastic little gadget. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna take these off here. And of course, there we go. Okay, off comes the old thermostat.
Am I allowed to talk?
Sure. My little helper, Sage, is manning the camera. How old are you, Sage?
9, and my arm is really hurt.
Your arm's hurt.
Yeah, from lifting this tiny little camera.
Can you manage for a bit?
Yes, I hope so.
All right. You can do this job if you want.
No. I don't want to lose my life.
Why would you lose your life?
Because
But the power's off. There we go.
I can do a little bit.
Okay, so we've got the 2 wires coming out of here. And that's it. The ground is all hooked up back there. As I said, no power, which is a good thing. Off come the morettes. Doot.
I cannot hold this camera.
The old thermostat is
Garbage.
taken down. Why don't you move your arms closer to your body? Does that help a little bit?
A little bit. Just gonna hold it right there.
Okay, so now we're going to put on the mounting plate. And as you can see, there's all sorts of spots here for you to put the mounting screws.
What do the mounting screws look like?
They look just like a regular
Boring old screw.
screw. However, they're a Phillips. So let's switch from our Robertson to a Phillips screwdriver. Whoever came up with Phillips, I'm sorry, but no, Robertson kicks butt on Phillips any day. We're good?
Very good.
How's the angle?
Good.
You can see that?
Yep.
Yeah? Is my arm in the way?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're just going to hook up the rest of the thermostat here. And we're just going to take this and wrap it around a little bit.
Then you take
Then we
the
take
yellow
our
thing.
morettes.
There's the other one by the screwdriver.
Okay, thanks.
I'm just worried you
And
might
we'll
grab the other
screw
ones.
that on until it's nice and tight. Perfect. And now we're going to do this one as well. I'm going to wrap this around a little bit, twist them together. Done.
How do you know about this?
Well, I used to work in construction.
Really?
Yep. And I read and Google. I like doing construction stuff. I like building things. I like fixing things.
I like
the dryer.
I like building and fixing like I do on Minecraft. Sometimes my house gets struck by lightning.
The biggest thing is to not be afraid to try. I think a lot of people, and I'm not talking just girls, I think people in general, the young generation especially, are afraid to try. That's it. It's done. Take off a little protective coating. Okay, I'm gonna go turn the power on. I'll be right back.
Use.
It's making sounds like it's on.
Oh, there we go.
Ta-da!
It says right on it.
How exciting is that? Okay, so now I have to hook it up to Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna head over to the iPad and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so we're here at my iPad and I'm kind of just going by memory on how to do this. So there is an app that you get and this helps you hook up your Wi-Fi. So I'm actually going to take this iPad over there because I need to do it in conjunction with this thing here. Okay, so it says, tap twice on Caleo's screen to show the controls. Then tap the Wi-Fi icon in the upper left corner to display the unique identifier. Okay, so okay, I'm not sure if the unique identifier can be hacked or whatever, so I'm not going to show the actual number that you get here, but as you can see, I'm going to input it right here. Okay, so double click, and once I click up here, it shows up here. And now I'm going to put that number in that space on the iPad. And once that's gone, see, it's now disappeared. And confirm. Okay, to continue, you need to connect your mobile to Caleo. To do so, go to your Wi-Fi settings on your mobile device and connect to Casa. Okay, I'm going to my Wi-Fi settings, and sure enough, right there, it comes up on my, I can see it as a Wi-Fi network, so I've connected now. Now I'm going to double click, and you see it'll bring up my open stuff. I'm going to click back onto that. I click OK, it's done. Next. Now my is blinking and beeping, and I want to say yes. That's what I want to connect to. Select the network in which it should connect. My D-Link. Yes. Next. I don't have a password on at the moment. America, Winnipeg. Celsius. Yes. Congratulations. There we go. So go to my dashboard. Now that's going to bring up the web page, and that's how you control your thermostats, is through the web page. Oh, no wonder my nose hurts so much. It is 22% humidity in here. Okay, so this is the home page, the Caleo home page, and we click sign in. You know what, I'm just gonna move over back to my seat because I don't need to be at the thermostat anymore. Okay, so there's a guide if this is your first visit. This is not my first visit though, so I'm going to sign in. There's where we sign in. You can either sign in with your Google or your email, which I'll just do right now. And then you put in your password. All right, so this is the temperature it is in here right now. As you can see, it's 23 degrees, almost 24 degrees, and that's just because it is, we've got the wood stove going. Living room. What's the little orange thing? I'm gonna have to figure this out just a moment. Okay, so I finally got this all up and running. I don't know what I did wrong. I can't even say. It just was a matter of trying it again and again and again, and I even had to disconnect the one thermostat I had going and then reconnect it. I unplugged my router. Actually, what finally got it going, and I don't know if this is why, but we had no password on our router. Being we are in the middle of nowhere here, wasn't really concerned about, well, we're not in the middle of nowhere, but in the winter, it's the middle of nowhere. So I wasn't really concerned about anybody stealing our internet. Anyways, so I changed my router settings so it was back to having a password. I don't know if that made a difference. Possibly it did, because suddenly then it was acknowledging the other thermostat I was trying to hook up. So we've got like different settings. We've got when I'm here, it's set for 21. When we're not here, that is 10 degrees, because we want to keep it 10 degrees in here so it doesn't freeze, but we don't want it particularly warm. At night, I like it about 16 degrees. And then away, which we have for 0. So you can have your different settings. You can make different schedules, which we have no schedule here at the cottage, so we just didn't even bother. And history, haven't been here, boom, have been here. So it just sort of shows the averages, which wasn't an average because we only had one thermostat hooked up. So yeah, I do remember before having a hard time getting the one hooked up. Not that I had to call for help or anything, just of trying it again and trying it again and trying it again. And it does eventually work. It just takes some pissing around. Go into settings, and that's where you set what you want your particular temperatures to be at. So here's the thermostat. If you click on it twice, it shows the Wi-Fi symbol. Click on that, and that shows that you are hooked up. Yes, baby. I thought you wanted hash browns.
Okay, hash browns.
Why are you asking for a piece of cake?
Because cake's good and it tastes like cake.
Okay, so, yeah, there's not, it's just you hit it twice, and you get things that you can do. You can change the, so if I wanted to change it without using my Wi-Fi, my iPad, you can change it here. One thing I did find is that sometimes it's hard to find what these little symbols mean. When I went on to try to change some stuff, there was a little orange yield symbol with an exclamation mark in it, and nowhere could I find what that meant. Did that mean that the thermostat wasn't working? Did it mean my Wi-Fi wasn't working? I couldn't find some simple diagram that said what each and every symbol means. Which I don't know if they've changed that now. That was a couple months ago. But I emailed them and they emailed me back right away. Something sort of neat here. This is a night light. And that's half bright, then full bright. I think you would notice it more at night, the difference. But yeah, all in all, other than the, like I said, the setup process seems to be pretty darn finicky. This means reboot. Don't press that. I've pressed that repeatedly trying to get it to work. And yeah, it'll set everything to default, which we don't want. But I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how easy it is to install. I'm happy with the I haven't had any problem other than, like I said, that one time I had the orange yield symbol, which really was just because our internet had gone out and it hadn't reconnected for whatever. Oh no, it wasn't that it hadn't reconnected. I actually had to come out and fix my internet. That's what it was. Now I know that, and I know if there's an orange symbol, it's not connecting with the internet, and I need to come and figure that out. But other than that, I've had no problems with this. I'm really happy. I think it was about 100